Do you have a plus size or an apple-shaped body and wondering how you can dress to look thinner? I've got you covered. Hey ladies, it's Cathy. Welcome to Style with Cathy over 50. A few years ago I created this video where I shared, I think it was 7 or 8 styling tips for us plus size apple body shaped women to look thinner. That video, as of today, has over 1.3 million views on it. So I wanted to update and do a version for 2024, and I'm doubling the amount of style tips that I'm going to share with you today. You might want to bookmark this video so you can come back and watch it again and again. Okay, if you know me, you know this is my #1 pet peeve, so let's just get it right off the board right away. Wear the proper size bra. It is so important to get a bra fitting and to be wearing the proper size bra because most of us probably are not. You have to get a bra fitting at least once a year, maybe a few times a year, if you gain or lose weight or if you have had surgery. Just by getting a bra fitting and adjusting your bra straps every time you put it on will make you instantly look 10 pounds thinner. This is a guarantee. Like, I know that it works. So find yourself a good place where you can get a bra fitting. Off the top of my head, I can only think of Nordstrom, but if you live in a place where there's like a bra boutique, I'm certain that they would help you out there. And next time I'm in the States, I gotta find the Nordstroms because they're no longer here, and I need to get fitted and update my bra. So my top 3 favorite bras, bras that I buy all the time, is the one by Spanx. I really like their Braleluya bra. I also like Chantel, and I like Waycole. Now, I don't know how big of a cup size they go. I wear a cup size D, but there are other brands, and if you wear a larger cup size, could you maybe let us know in the comments which brand of bra you feel works best if you are larger chested than say me. But ladies, if you do only one of these 15 tips, please do yourself a favor and do this one because it's going to make the world of difference. Just trust me. Tip number 2, you can do this or you cannot do it, is invest in shapewear. Now, personally, I do not like the really constricting type shapewear, but if you know that's something that you feel that you need, that's fine. But I would like to introduce you to some smoothing panties that I actually have come to love. I cannot stand anything that is tight. It just drives me nuts. My clothes have to be comfortable. So I wanted to test out these panties by Spanx, and they are a smoothing panty. So they're not too constricting, and actually they're so comfortable, I don't even know that I'm wearing them. So that really tells me that that's, you know, something that is worth investing my money in. But what it actually does is it smooths out any lumps or bumps. It's not going to make you look 10 pounds thinner. You're going to have to get more compression ones for that. But if you just want comfortable panties for every day, I really recommend these. They come I like the briefs. They come in a ton of fun colors. I usually always just opt for nude. That way, if I'm wearing white pants, I don't have to worry about my underwear showing. And it's really important if you're wearing, you know, white in the summer or something sheer, you gotta match your underwear to your skin tone. So keep that in mind for the bras too. Tip number 3 is wear the right size of clothing. I know as somebody that is plus size and has a belly, we sometimes feel like we need to wear loose clothing because that's gonna hide the belly, but it just makes you look bigger. So don't wear clothes that are skin tight. Don't wear clothes that are a size too big. Just wear clothes that are right for you for right now. And some of my clothes I have to get rid of because I'm continuing to lose weight, and that's okay. I'm happy because I'm losing weight, I'm getting healthier, and you know, I'm proud of the success that I'm having with my weight loss. So if you are on a similar journey and losing weight, you don't have to go to a most expensive store and buy your clothes. A lot of women tell me that if you go to a local consignment store or to a local thrift store, a lot of times you can get brand new clothes from stores such as Talbot's, Chico's, etc. with the price tags on for you know, a few dollars. So if you don't want to invest in clothing as you're losing weight, maybe go to your local thrift store and you can, you know, find some great bargains there. But you're not doing yourself a favor if you're jamming yourself into clothes where you're going to end up looking like a sausage or doing the opposite and you just, you know, the clothes are just so overwhelming, it's not flattering at all. So you want your clothes just to skim over any curves that you might have, and actually that is going to be the most flattering look for your body. My channel is all about embracing your body, the body that you have now. Never be ashamed of your body. Every body is beautiful. Everybody comes in all different shapes and sizes, and each and every one of us is beautiful. So remember that, ladies. You deserve to look and feel your best. If you know me, you know that this is another rule that I live by, and you know, it needs to be repeated for those that are new to this video. Look for high-waisted or mid-rise pants. I have very short legs. I have 27-inch inseam. I might even be shorter now, but I have a long torso. So for me, a high-rise pant, that's a pant that ends, you know, above my belly button, is the best pant for me. But some of you might have the opposite, where you are short-waisted or you have a shorter torso, but you might have longer legs. You might have like 30-inch legs. Oh, I'm so envious. I wish I had longer legs. So for you, a mid-rise pant is probably best, because if you were wearing a high-rise like I like, it might be up in your bust area. So I really recommend that everybody stays away from a low-rise pant unless you are like a toothpick. It's not going to do us any favors if we have a belly, right? We know that. Even these jeans that I have on today, they're a mid-rise. I still wear them, but if I were to buy them again, I would buy the high-rise. It's just I've had these for a few years. I can fit into them now, so I want to make use of them. But you can see like the higher rise is much more flattering for my belly. And another thing you have to keep in mind, just because you have an apple body shape, that doesn't mean that everybody's belly is the same shape. For instance, my belly, you know, is quite high. Yours might be lower. Like, we're all different. So you just have to take these tips as, you know, what they are. They're just tips. They're not like written in stone. But if you're looking for helpful tips and tricks to help you get dressed and maybe, you know, camouflage your belly area, just check out a mid-rise or a high-rise pant depending on your torso. Tip number 5, if you want to wear vertical stripes, really be careful. Vertical stripes, yes, they can be flattering and there absolutely can be slimming. However, there's a few things you just have to be aware of, and I have learned these by, you know, my own mistakes. I personally am not a big fan about vertical stripes on myself, but I do have this pair of vertical stripe linen pants from Old Navy. And if you have a belly or you have, you know, some fluff around your midsection, sometimes the vertical stripe can kind of like get twisted or a little curved. So it's looking more curvy then and not like a straight up and down stripe. So that's what I find with vertical stripes. I don't think I've ever found a blouse yet with a vertical stripe that I really think looks nice on me, and that's fine. Like, I can live my life without, you know, having vertical stripes in my wardrobe. But just also keep in mind that sometimes if you're going with like fast fashion, sometimes the vertical stripes, whenever they're sewing the pieces together, they don't match up because they don't have the time, right, to put attention and detail into the clothes. So really pay attention to that. Make sure when you buy like a top with vertical stripes, you want to make sure that the stripes connect and they're, you know, they're all lined up. They're not going to be mismatched. That's an important step to remember. But vertical stripes, you know, can give you the illusion of length, which will help you look longer and leaner. But tip number 6 is probably, you know, controversial, but I say don't shy away from wearing horizontal stripes. I know we've heard our whole life that if you have a round body, horizontal stripes are awful. They're just going to make you look rounder than what you are. And yes, I do agree, but I have also found by stepping out of my comfort zone and trying new things that I actually pull off some very thin horizontal stripes quite nicely, and they can be slimming. So here's the trick that I find works for me. I look for a top that has a dark background and a very thin horizontal stripe. And I like it when the stripes are close together. As you can see in this Athleta t-shirt, it has a dark gray background, white stripes. They're perfect. I think that it's very slimming, very flattering. In this top that I'm showing you from Banana Republic, I still like it, and I wanted it. But it's not as slimming as the Athleta t-shirt, and that is because the stripes are a bit larger, but they're also farther together. Now, why am I breaking my own style rules? Because what do I always tell you? If there's something you want to try, wear it. Wear what makes you feel confident and comfortable. You don't have to take these style rules as written in stone, because so many times people will say, oh, you went against your own style rule. But they're just suggestions. It doesn't mean that you're never going to see me, not wear a crew neck or not wear a horizontal stripe. It's just clothes. It's just fashion. Express your personality. Try it. Just test it. Go to a dressing room, get 2 tops with horizontal stripes like I just showed you, and let me know what's your take on horizontal stripes. Ladies, if you could do me a favor, I'd really appreciate it. I'm really trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. That's just been a goal of mine since I started my channel. I'm just a numbers person, and I feel whenever I get there, it means that I've made it. And a lot of you that watch me are not subscribed, and it's absolutely 100% free to subscribe to my channel. So it would really help me out if you click that subscribe button, click the notification bell, and share my channel with your friends, because that just helps my channel to get pushed out by YouTube. So just by doing that, you're really helping the channel out. Thank you. Tip number 7 is open the neckline. It doesn't have to be a deep V neckline. This is a pretty small V, but just by opening this space up, it just creates space. It makes your neck look longer. It's gonna make your round face, if you have a round face like me, look thinner. As you can see, whenever I wear this high neckline, you can see what I mean. I look very closed in up here. My neck doesn't look very long. It's kind of hard to see. But does that mean that I'm never going to wear this top? No, I absolutely love this top. It's one of my favorite tops to wear in the fall and winter. But see what I mean? Just by seeing, if you want to look thinner in the face, just wear this and don't wear that. It's just really simple things that we can do. Also, if you wear a closed neckline or a crew neck or a turtleneck, if you have a large chest, it's really gonna accentuate the chest area. So if we already have roundness in our midsection, it's just gonna really accentuate our whole middle part of the body. Opt for a V-neck, a scoop neck, a U-neck, a boat neck, a square neck. There's lots of different necklines that you can wear. And if you're not comfortable wearing, a deep plunging V-neck, you could always put a camisole underneath. You could put a button, and make it a smaller V. You could also create a V, say you wanted to wear a crew neck, and just put a dangling necklace, and that can create a V-neck as well. Tip number 8, embrace monochrome. Monochrome outfits are our friend whenever we are short and apple body shaped. And the reason why is because it just creates one long vertical length. That could be, dressed in black or navy or purple or all white from head to toe. Because when you're dressed in one solid color, the eye does not know where your belly is, and it's just looking at you straight on, and you're gonna look a lot taller and thinner. Then you could put a pop of color on with a coat or a jacket or a scarf or a colorful purse. Just monochrome can be your friend. But I think sometimes when we hear monochrome, we think black. But no, as long as it's any color, could be pink, purple, green, yellow, as long as both pieces are, the same color, that's a nice monochrome look. And I also got into wearing a jumpsuit. I'd never wore a jumpsuit before, because first thing was I didn't know how they worked when you had to go to the washroom. But I bought this one from Spanx, I think it was for New Year's. I love it. I've worn it so much this winter, and it is so slimming. A one piece is so slimming. So, you could get a jumpsuit, you could wear a dress. I love dresses for the spring just because, you don't have to think about matching things, but also it kind of helps with this. It gives a monochrome look as well if it's a solid colored dress. Tip number 9 is to invest in the best quality clothing that you can afford. So if you don't need to have a lot of clothes in your wardrobe, I really suggest that you invest in the pieces like a bra, your underwear, pants. I would start with those. I mean, you can always add tops later, but it's okay. Like if you can't afford to buy jeans and the top, personally, I would say buy the jeans or the pants. Because if they are, the correct rise, correct color, they're going to be very, very slimming. And then you could wear like a less expensive top on top. It is better to have less clothes that flatter your body rather than a whole closet full of clothes that after a few washes, they just get misshapen and they're not flattering after a few washes. And if you want to know what some of my favorite stores are for us apple body shaped women, go watch this video in case you missed it, because a lot of people didn't watch the video. But I share a lot of good information about some of the stores that I have found to be the most flattering for me. This is an important one, and it is choose the right footwear, especially in the spring and the summer when we're wearing dresses or shorts. And if you want to make your leg look longer and you want your foot to disappear, match your shoes to your flesh, the color of your flesh. So I would wear like nude shoes or very light beige. If you have darker skin, then wear darker shoes, because that just helps to, like I said, it helps your foot to almost become invisible, and it just creates a really longer looking leg, and it's going to make you look taller. If you like to wear heels, heels can also help. I personally don't feel comfortable wearing heels. Like I'll wear tiny little heels, but my shoes have to be comfortable because I'm afraid of falling and breaking my neck. If you're going to wear a wide leg pant, I suggest that you go with a pointy toe, because I really think that that is much more flattering than going with a round toe. And, round toes are kind of out, but I prefer to look for like an almond shaped toe. That's the toe that I would wear most of the time. I usually only wear pointy shoes if I'm wearing like my Spanx jumpsuit or the Spanx wide leg pants, because I just feel when I wear like the almond shaped toe, it's not as flattering. But personally, I don't like a pointy toe on my shoes if I'm wearing, say, shorts. So like I said, it is a matter of preference, so just do what works the best for you. Number 11 is you want to play with proportions. So if you're wearing flowy bottoms, like nice flowy linen pants, you don't want your top to be flowy. You want it to be more structured. You want to wear a fitted top with flowing pants. Don't be afraid to tuck in your tops, ladies. I know, again, lots of times because we have a belly, we don't want to tuck in our tops. But if you tuck them in, it can be flattering if you pull a little bit out. Everybody has their own opinion about a half tuck, a full tuck, a front tuck. Just tuck things whatever way you want to tuck them. I'm showing you the way that I like to do it, and I find it much more flattering and a little more classier looking than just, letting the top hang out. Every outfit is different, so you have to do it outfit by outfit. Next up, don't shy away from tailored pieces. If you invest in a piece of clothing, if you can sew, then tailor it so it looks like it was made exactly for your body. Well-fitted blazers and jackets can help define your shape. So nip in your tops or dresses to create a waist under the bust. Anytime we can have our top or our dress fitting more fitted underneath the bust, that just creates the illusion of a waist. I wouldn't want it fitted right across my midsection because that would not be flattering at all on me. Tip number 13, accessorize strategically. Belts and statement jewelry can draw attention to your favorite features. If you're going to wear a belt, I suggest you wear it high up underneath your bust, not in the belly area, or don't wear a belt at all. Don't feel like you have to wear a belt, because if you're an apple body shape, they're not really that flattering. And as you can see in this dress that I'm showing you, the dress came with a belt. I'm not comfortable wearing it with a belt. I just find that it makes my belly protrude, so I just wear it without the belt. So just because, something might come with a belt doesn't mean that you have to wear it. The next tip that I find flattering on myself is a wrap dress. I like a faux wrap dress. I really feel like a wrap dress looks great on any body shape. They also recommend an imperial waist dress, but a lot of you tell me that you don't feel comfortable wearing an imperial waist dress. So maybe try like a faux wrap dress. And again, go watch my video about how to pick flattering tops, because the rules when choosing flattering tops to hide our belly also applies to choosing dresses. Most importantly, rock your confidence. The most important accessory that you have is your attitude. Using these tips to help you when you are getting dressed will help you to feel comfortable, and when you feel comfortable, you feel confident. So go check out the 10 spring style mistakes that women over 50 make all the time without even knowing it. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye.